5 different stages of concern. Do you think these are sequential or they can just happen sporadically? What have we heard? Are they sequential? They are sequential, so they start off with the information concern, moving on to, what's next? Personal concerns, and then? Implementation, followed by? Impact, and then finally? Refinement, exactly. So these 5 stages actually are based on research done by Texas University. And Texas University, in a research that spanned 5 years, have actually identified 6 different stages of concern. Now, Blanchard has collapsed them into 5 because one of them was collaboration concerns. Because high involvement change is actually rooted into collaboration over each and every step, he decided to take that out because that's what we're advocating here. Collaboration should happen all over the 5 stages. So this is just for you to understand where this is coming from. So very, very extensive research. These stages are sequential and predictable. Now, my question to you, do you think people go through these 5 stages at the same pace? They don't, right? Why is that?
It's according to their 3 attitudes. So the advocates will be betting quickly rather than the undecided who take much more time. Through the resistors go fast, but in the negative side.
100%, very, very well said, and put great thoughts there. Exactly. So it depends their starting point. Yes, somebody saying something here?
Yes, Sally. I think also people may step into also necessarily starting from 1, but they can go from the concern started from like stage 3 implementation or the impact.
What kind of questions people ask here? Very simply.
Why?
The what and the why? Yeah.
What and how? No.
Is it how here or why?
No, it's in the no.
How the implementation?
Yes, thank you, thank you. So what and why is this happening? What is going on? What's happening and why is it happening? Simple as that. Yeah?
They want to understand.
Yes, they want to understand. Exactly. This is here information. So personal.
What's
for me?
What's in it for me? Perfect. What's in it for me? Do I win or do I lose in this change? Yeah? All right.
And
Number
how it
3.
impact me.
And how it will impact me.
Impact me.
Yes, yes. On the personal level, that's very important. Personally, my status, my role, yeah, my learning, and so on. So it's all about me here. What's in it for me? Now, implementation is all about, I believe Islam said something here. How? Thank you, Islam. How will we do this? So this is all about what? In business terms.
How success looks like.
It looks, yeah, but in business, what would you call this stage?
The plan.
The plan of what? Starts with an EX.
execution?
Yes, thank you. That's execution. That's the execution stage. Excellent. So, impact.
Is it worth it?
I love that. Exactly. Is it worth it? And how is it affecting me, my team, and the organization now? What stage here? What milestone of the change are we talking about here at that stage? Like we start from the kickoff, right? We announce the change. That's our kickoff. And then we move to implementation, right? Here, the change is rolled out already. It's been implemented. It's rolled out. So the impact is actually after the rollout. How is this impacting me now, my team, and my organization? So, how it impacts me my team and my organization. All right, last but not least is the refinement. So again, the change is already underway. It's happening. What do you think is number 5? The refinement is about what?
How can we do it better?
How can we do it better? Exactly. How can we improve, do it better? That is
And
exactly.
faster.
And faster, and better quality. Lots of measures there.
How can we minimize the harms of change?
Absolutely. I mean, lots of measures here that you can think of, but the whole idea here is Kaizen, improvement. Everyone is familiar with the Kaizen methodology, incremental change and improvement? Do you know the origin of the word Kaizen?
Islam can tell you.
Yeah,
Kaizen, Islam, it's 2 syllables. What does it mean?
2 words, 2 Japanese words means the continuous improvement.
That is right. Kai is the chi or the prana, which is the life force, the energy. So that's Kai. And then Zen is the Zen, the wisdom. So it's the wisdom, having the wisdom to control your energy as you improve. It's an amazing philosophy. I'm very much, by the way, fascinated by the Japanese. So, having said that, this is all about Kaizen and incremental improvement that is sustainable. Okay? Now, my question to you before we go to the breakouts. The first 3 concerns, informational, personal, and implementation concerns. Why are they important? And what happens if they're not addressed? Come again, please.
Yeah. Can you hear me fine?
Your voice is a little bit low.
Okay. Like right now, good?
Yeah, better. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was about to tell you about the first 3 concerns, especially the personal one. What strikes to my mind here is that, especially the personal concerns, couldn't be resolved unless there is a homework of the leader that has been done with his subordinate, which is the trust breach. So he will not reveal the underlying personal concerns unless he trusts his boss, even if he's not having the same trust with the organization. So I believe there is a homework here. So this is from my perspective.
That's a great point, and thank you for bringing that. The leader mirrors the culture of the organization. If the organization is transparent and really following, what we're talking about here, that they are sincere in communicating the impact of this change at different levels, and they're really creating these channels, then you will find that the leader is adopting the same approach, exactly, the high involvement collaborative approach. If that's not part of the culture, then things will remain unaddressed. So if the question is unaddressed, we said a concern is actually an unanswered question. So it will remain unanswered. And if it is unanswered, that means people are skeptical and they will not collaborate. Collaboration sits on all this curve. Yeah? They will not collaborate, they will not be involved. Remember last time we talked about accountability and having a voice? Remember that? So if I have a voice, if I weigh in, what happens? Weigh in and?
Buy in.
Buy in, thank you. That's the only way I will buy in, if I weigh in. So again, the informational here is very important to start with, because people want to be told, not sold. Now, we're gonna dig very deep into these 5 concerns right now. We'll understand more, we'll have a lot of discussions. This is just high level because, yes.